Well, a very pleasant good morning to all of you under the sound of my voice. This is Minister Rick, your friend coming to you from Hatchet Bay, Lutheran in the Bahamas. And today I want to talk about ungratefulness. Yes, ungratefulness. In the book of Luke chapter 17, there's a story where 10 lepers called out to Jesus to heal them of their leprosy. And Jesus stopped and said to them, "Go show yourself to the priest." And so while they left to go show themselves to the priest, they realized that their leprosy was gone. They were healed. And one of them, when he saw that he was healed, turned around, came back to where Jesus was, and with a loud voice started to glorify God, fell down at his feet, saying, "Thank you, Jesus. Thank you for healing me." And Jesus said, "Weren't there 10 of you? Where are the 9? He said, "Anyway, my son, go in peace. Your faith has made thee whole." What is the meaning of ungrateful? Ungrateful, not feeling or exhibiting gratitude, thanks, or appreciation. A lack of gratitude, not agreeable or pleasant, repellent. What is the meaning of grateful then? Appreciative of benefits received, thankful, expressing gratitude, affording pleasure or comfort, agreeable. But what is the meaning of gratitude? The state of being grateful or thankful. You see, 10 lepers came to Jesus for healing, and only one of them showed gratitude or gratefulness to God. And he was a stranger. He was a Samaritan. He wasn't even a Jew. Where were the other 9? Jesus asked. They were simply ungrateful. On Monday, June 5th, yesterday, the Member of Parliament for Central and South Lutheran, Mr. Hank Johnson, his partners like Wani Lutheran, Winter Residents, and a lot of his good friends, held what is now the biggest food drive I have ever seen in Lutheran. There was a 40-foot reefer container with almost everything you can think about. Potatoes, onions, apples, bananas, sugar, tuna, cream, corn, noodles, craft dinners, cereal, chicken, meatballs, sliced ham, croissant sandwiches of ham and cheese, Capri Sun juices, Pampers, Depends, blankets, toothbrushes, shaving kits, and the like. And if you think that was political, or this is political, shame on you for your bad mind. It was not political. Everybody was welcome. Hundreds of people came and received a blessing to Savannah Sound Park. It is estimated that over 1,000 vehicles drove up, and they were all served by Mr. Johnson and his friends. There were many, many volunteers from Bannerman Town all the way to Hatchet Bay who helped to serve the people who came. When I got home last night, I heard a complaint from a family member of someone who I came to bring a package from Mr. Johnson to. And I asked them how they made out yesterday. And they said, them little bit of things. I got spiritually angry. I told them they were ungrateful, they were unthankful, and they should be ashamed of themselves. You inherited a free bag of food. It cost you nothing. You didn't have to pay for it. Hundreds of people donated this food, and hundreds of people assisted in packing this food, putting it together to make sure that everybody had a meal yesterday and today and probably for the next week. And you cannot be thankful? You cannot be grateful? Shame on you. You are just like those 9 lepers who didn't come back to give thanks to God. Hundreds of people, though, thanked Mr. Johnson, the Winter Residents, Wani Lutheran, and the helpers for what they did yesterday. You see, in 2 Timothy chapter 3, it says, "But understand this, that in the last days there will come times of difficulty," perilous times, "for people will be lovers of themselves, lovers of money, proud, arrogant, abusive, disobedient to parents, ungrateful, People will be ungrateful, Timothy says. And these are signs that we're living in the last days. We need to stop being ungrateful. If somebody gives you something free of charge, the best you could do is say, thank you. Not, them little bit of things. You got a meal. Your children got a meal. And you got a meal for the rest of the week. Listen, like many who showed gratitude, Minister Rick wants to say, thank you, Mr. Johnson. Thank you, Wani Luthra. Thank you, winter residents. Thank you, volunteers. Thank you, Shelley Johnson. Thank you, all the friends who helped yesterday. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Johnson. I'm grateful. And I'm thankful to God for giving you the inspiration to take care of the people of Central and Saudi Luthra. Selah. Think and act on these things. Show some gratitude today, please.